Hi, my name is Lorraine McKay, and I am the founder and president of the ReFresh Institute. The ReFresh Institute is a multifaceted empowerment organization, and it is through our efforts of education and community improvement projects where we have the opportunity to fulfill the mission to inspire, empower, and refresh the world one encounter at a time. Through our arts academies, we focus on empowering the creative individual by sharpening their unique skills and their expressions through various art forms, whether it's by painting or drawing, whether it's through vocals, song, or creative writing, production, and so much more. As a faith-based entity, we empower purpose in the lives of those of the Christian faith. We bridge the gap through our interactive courses and activations between your purpose in life and your faith. Through our institute, we house a full scholastic support sector, which bridges the gap between instruction and life by supporting you, the scholar. We support the whole man, both physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, and by helping you build community. We do so through our LifeWire, which is our mental wellness sector, through our ReFresh Kids mentoring group. We do so through our ACTS sector, which is our activities, clubs, and teams, such as prayer clubs, worship teams, production teams, and also too, our mission group, and so much more. It is our ultimate goal to empower your life, no matter how old or young you are, or no matter where you reside. You can always find refreshing right here at the ReFresh Institute. Visit our website for more information at www.refreshglobalnfp.org. See you all here. Good afternoon. Those of you that are on Facebook and on YouTube, it's good to see everybody. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. If you don't know, I'm excited to be with you guys. I am Lorraine McKay. I am on Instagram right now, and I am on Facebook and on YouTube. So it's so good to see all of you all. I wanted to hop on here just briefly for about the next 20 minutes and talk to you about all things ReFresh. I am the founder and president of the ReFresh Institute. And I am super grateful to have this time to talk about all things ReFresh. It's good to see those of you on Instagram, those of you that are joining us on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us this afternoon. We wanted to briefly talk about all things ReFresh because we have a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on. And you've been seeing the flyers, you've been seeing the posts, you've been seeing different videos, but I wanted to come on and just have some conversation, some dialogue about the things that are happening, especially during the summer month, taking some time in the summer afternoons to chat with you guys about all things ReFresh. And I want to just let you guys know what's been happening, what's going on, and how you can get involved. It's very important that we share for you all how you all can get involved and be prepared and ready for the impact that's getting ready to hit regions near you. And so if you don't mind, tag somebody, let them know we're on this afternoon just sharing about all things ReFresh. And we're really excited about it. But before we dive into what's happening right now, let me tell you a little bit about how we got started. So the ReFresh Institute, Inc. is a nonprofit organization. I know many of you know us from our music and things of that nature, but our nonprofit organization has been in existence since 2016. However, we've been doing ReFresh encounters, empowerment education since 2014. 2014, the Lord had given us a mandate to move forward and to start serving our world and bringing about refreshing. We saw an increased rise in mental illness. We saw an increased rise in a lot of different things that were happening. And it was our mandate and our responsibility to go forth and to bring refreshing to, in particularly, creatives. And so since 2014, we have been putting our hands to the plow, working to really refresh creatives and refresh those that we have been able to be connected with. But As you all know, to whom much is given, much is required. And also, too, when you manage certain things well, expansion comes. And so since 2016, we have been able to serve not just creatives. We've been able to serve different cities, different regions. We've been able to stand and to bless, whether it's through outreach, whether it's through our music, whether it's through empowerment education. We've been able to branch out above and beyond not just our local area of Chicago, Illinois, but to branch out into different states and even to different countries to continue the efforts to refresh the world. And so we're so excited because things have evolved and grown since then, and we are now in the year 2022, and there is so much expansion, so much that is happening and going on, and it's coming closer and closer to a region near you. And so we want to take this time, all things refreshed, to share all of the things that are happening and going on. And today I'm just going to briefly give you a scope of everything that is happening, and everything that is going on in the wonderful world of refresh, so that you can be fully aware of all that is happening and take advantage if we are in an area near you. I just want to get my Instagram going well. But yeah, take advantage of it if we are in an area or we have services and resources that are available for you to take advantage of. All right. So one of the first things was the Refresh Institute. Back in 2016, we launched the Refresh Institute, which was designed as an empowerment educational resource for creatives and all of the above. It's good to see you, Pastor Jazz. And so we, ever since then, we have continued the efforts to empower those creatively. But as you guys know, the pandemic hit, and with the pandemic, we had to go virtual. And so as a result, the Refresh Institute is a fully virtual vocational empowerment education institute. And we are so excited about empowering and sharpening the tools of the creatives. And not only that, because we are a faith-based organization, being able to also impact those that are worshipers and creatives of different expressions within the faith-based local assembly. But even then, the Lord has allowed us to be able to expand to businesses and ministries. And so we have courses readily available now for those that are looking to learn how to cultivate, how to build, how to, with strategy, build out their businesses, sharpen their creativity, as well as grow in their discipleship and in empowerment to be their best self, their best them. Yes. And so we're pushing for that. And so if you want to learn more about the Refresh Institute, you can go on our website at refreshglobalnfp.org, refreshglobalnfp.org, to learn more about our institute. We are gearing up for our next enrollment period for our fall semester that is taking place in August, but our enrollment period begins during our Refresh Summit that's coming up July 7th through the 9th, 2022, right in Tinley Park, Illinois. And it's our annual empowerment gathering. Now, the Refresh Summit, we've been hosting the Refresh Summit since 2019. Of course, with the break being in the pandemic, we've been hosting our Refresh Summits during that time. And we are so excited about what this means. We have been empowering and really teaching and training creatives of all kinds. We've been tapping into gifts and talents, but also to, again, the faith-based entity. But we have classes in dance, we have classes in vocals, we have classes in leadership, we have classes in intercession. We also have classes for worship leaders and worship teams. We have classes for musicians and minstrels. And all of these things take place all together at the Refresh Summit. Again, that's happening July 7th through the 9th. And it's our annual empowerment gathering. We generally come together. We kick off our empowerment gathering with our commencement. So those that have been a part of the Institute and it's their time to be able to graduate and get their certification, we kick off the summit with our commencement every year. And we're excited to be able to celebrate our upcoming graduates that are taking place at the summit as well for this year. And it's been a lot going on, but we are constantly building, constantly empowering. And that's been the goal, to refresh the world one encounter at a time. We value every encounter. We value every moment that we are able to share with you guys, including going live right now this afternoon. Um, and so you want to mark your calendars and make plans to join us at the Refresh Summit. If you're looking to be sharpened in any area, you can make plans to join us at the summit July 7th through the 9th. We're going to be in Tinley Park, Illinois. And you can also look for, register on our website at www.refreshglobalnfp.org. Again, I told you guys it's going to be only a few minutes where I will share with you guys all of what's happening and going on. But one of the newest things that are taking place, one of the newest things that are just, I'm telling you, of the utmost, like, it's almost priority right now, almost priority. It doesn't take precedence over everything else that we have going, but it is one of the things that we're pushing all of our efforts towards in this summer, and that is our Refresh Community Improvement Initiative. A couple of months ago, well, actually last year, I had the opportunity of visiting a small town called Evergreen, Alabama. And Evergreen, Alabama is a very small space. It is only 20 square miles large or long. And I had the opportunity to go there, and I was able to see all of the beautiful things that are happening in Refresh, at Evergreen, Alabama, and in Connecticut County. But I was also able to see all of the areas that was lacking. I was also able to see all of the areas where I knew that the Refresh imprint could be made in that city. And so we have been gearing up, planning strategically. We have been working together with those that are with and namely the deputy sheriff and other citizens within Evergreen, Alabama, to pull together a Refresh Community Improvement Initiative that we are excited to initiate and get started right in Evergreen, Alabama. Now, Evergreen, Alabama is a smaller town about 30 minutes away from Montgomery, and it is about maybe an hour and 15 minutes away from Pensacola, Florida. So it's right in the middle of major cities, in between another state. And we are so excited about being able to bring resources to Evergreen, Alabama, and to Connecticut County to really help bring about refreshing and improvement. Now, this community improvement initiative is not the faith-based focus. It focuses on the community, improving the community, bringing resources, helping by releasing partnerships and tools and services and programs that will be a benefit to the citizens of Evergreen, Alabama, and Connecticut County. And so I'm very, very, very excited about what we're getting ready to do to branch off, to be able to not only just serve Evergreen, but this community improvement plan, we will also take the model to serve in other small towns who may not have access to arts programming, who may not have access to some arts wellness programming, because that's one of the big things of the Refresh Institute. We couple the arts and we couple wellness together to bring about the refreshing. And so we have mental health coaches, we have life coaches. We have also too our arts programming that has a widespread. It's not just in music, but it's also in graphic arts and design, lighting, photography, videography, all of the above, creative writing. And this is not just for youth as well, it's for adults too. So we have these programmings readily available for youth and adults to get them back started. One of the things I love about the Community Improvement Initiative is not only does it bring these programs and services, but it is designed to bring about jobs. It is designed to bring about internship opportunities, volunteer opportunities for those in the area and in the community. Why? So that they can invest back into their own community. We're just the initiators. And we are not only initiators, but we are willing to serve. We are willing to invest time, energy, and resources to build up this small town and surrounding areas in whatever way that we can. And so we have a community improvement capital raise that is underway right now. And our goal is over the next 3 years to raise $3 million to begin the process of it. Now, here's the deal. The community improvement process, the community improvement project is set in place to launch in Evergreen in September of 2022. Yes, this year. In just a few months, we will get started with our programs and our services, such as our after school programs, and we will be gearing up for our summer camps. We will also have our mental wellness, and as well as other different programming for adults and for the community as a whole. So all of those things are getting started in September. We're not waiting 3 years to bring these resources to Evergreen, Alabama. We're getting started right now. But we're in the midst of our capital raise because we are raising money to be able to we have a location in mind. We have a building that we want to begin these programs in. We just need to obtain it. And so our community improvement capital raise right now is helping us to garner the funds necessary to be able to get started with all of our programmers. We have been building up partnerships all over the state of Alabama, as well as from where we are in Illinois, and we're bringing these services and programs right to Evergreen, Alabama. And we're excited because, again, we're bringing resources within to be able to make change in the community. I believe that this is going to improve perspective on life and living. I believe this is going to improve and help our children get higher scores in education, actually obtain it through our academic enrichment support. So we're adding support to the school system by providing tutoring services, and as well, again, providing after school programming and things that will help our youth, help our children in the area improve in their academics, help them get the best scholarships, help them get the best opportunities in education. We want to be able to invest that into it. It's good to see you, Pastor TJ. And so we've been able to do so, and I'm so excited about connecting with those that are bridging the gap to bring these resources to Evergreen, Alabama. Not only that, y'all, we're also, again, providing jobs. We're creating work share spaces in that area. So for those that are entrepreneurs, we have some entrepreneurship classes that are going to be launched to help people get started with building their own business. It's nothing like having small businesses and entrepreneurs in the town. We have What happens is that sometimes in these small towns and small cities, everyone is looking for the big city for that big opportunity, and the money goes right outside of the doors of the small towns, and you will see a lot of these small towns eventually shut down, become almost extinct, not even on the map really. And you will find all of the resources and the investment that was made into it go down the drain because people are looking for the bigger cities for opportunities and things of that nature. Well, our focus have been, let's bring the opportunities back to the small towns. Let's invest back into these small towns and give the community an opportunity to see life from a different perspective. Let's give the opportunity for the community to make investment into their own space, their own town, and increase the economics, build it back up so that it can be restored in those places. And that's been our focus. And that's been our goal, to partner with Evergreen City, Connecticut County, and to be able to improve these communities and bring the resources, the economic advantages, and like bring that back to the small towns. And so I'm rooting for the small towns, and I'm rooting for the small towns to get what they normally don't get. They're normally overlooked for some of the programming, right? Normally, these programmings take place right in the midst of the bigger cities. But some people in the community are not able to get to the bigger cities, or maybe they cannot afford it. And so the ReFresh Community Improvement Initiative is designed to provide not only these programs and services, but these resources that will help bring back like a wealth of investment back into the small towns. And we're so excited to get it started right in Evergreen, Alabama. So if you want to learn more about our community improvement initiative, if you live in a small town and you know that you need some resources for your babies, you know that even the elderly in your city need some resources. Maybe they can't go to the big city, but they need some resources in their city right there. I want to encourage you to go check out our community improvement project on refreshyourworld.org. All right, www.refreshyourworld.org. Learn more about what we are actually bringing to these small towns as a part of partnerships. And here's the other thing, too. We are looking to partner with more people to bring more resources to these small towns. Yes, we are looking to partner with, and here's the reality of the matter is every small town is different. Every small town is different. Every community is different. What they need to help improve the area is different. And so we are so excited about connecting with other partners that will bring these resources and programs into these areas where they don't have to go out into the big city and start looking for it, where they can find it right in their own neighborhood, right in their own community. And so, again, we're so excited about it. Now, as we come up and as you continue to see all things refresh, I'll be joining more on a weekly basis, telling you all about what's happening more intensely with each and every project that's going on, from the Refresh Institute to the Refresh Summit and to our Refresh Community Improvement Project. But there are, once again, all things refresh, and we want to be able to serve the world, bring about a new outlook on life, bring about some level of empowerment that not just tell you how to be better, but equip you with the tools to be better. So the Refresh Community Improvement Initiative is www.refreshyourworld.org. Refreshyourworld.org. And here's the reality: our world is really what we can see. For some people, their neighborhood is their world. For some people, their community is their world. For others, the big city is their world. It's something that they may be reaching to obtain. But for those of us right here, we have to take full advantage of what's happening within our communities and shape the narrative of that world. And we can do so by bringing those resources, bringing these programs, bringing these partnerships to these areas that will show impact investment. That's what we're all about. Making investments that will truly impact the community. And so we need your help. If you can join us, get involved. If you're in the Alabama area, we want to connect with you. If you are in that area, let me pin this comment so that you can see. Here is the website. It's refreshyourworld.org so that you can see it with our community improvement project. But we want to be able to connect with those that are in the state of Alabama. We want to be able to connect with those that are in Montgomery, Evergreen, and any other city within Connecticut County. We also want to be able to um, um, raise money and donate funds to help invest into this community. They need it. They need it. The children need it. Y'all, I were looking on social media and on Facebook, and there are a lot of parents that are crying out for programs for their children. Their children are out of school, and there is currently no programs available, no arts programs available, no after school available, no summer camps available to be able to house their children and to allow their children to have a productive summer. That gripped my heart that we could not yet be the answer this summer. But I know next summer we will already be there present. We would already have the program is readily available to be able to serve the families within this community. They should have to go near or far, and they should have to pay a lot of money to get what they need. And so we're asking for your help to donate, to join us in the movement to improve these various different communities. And again, if you know of any small town that does not yet have these resources, such as arts programming, wellness programs, any of that nature that is readily available and affordable right in the neighborhood, connect with us. Let us know where so that we can also to bring this model of community improvement right to your front yard. Your front yard, your backyard, whatever it may be. And so I just wanted to share with you a little bit about what's happening with ReFresh. That's just kind of like an overall scope of everything that is going on here at the ReFresh Institute, everything that is happening through our organization. When we come back every single week, we're going to Greenwood, Florida. Okay, awesome. When we come back every week, we're going to talk a little bit more about each and every one of those areas. We're going to talk about the ReFresh Institute, our empowerment, our vocational empowerment educational institute. We're going to talk a little bit more about the Refresh Summit that's coming up again July 7th through the 9th. And we're most importantly going to talk more about our community improvement initiative, because we're excited about changing the world, refreshing the world, one encounter at a time. So once again, I want to say thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Check us out on all of our websites, www.refreshglobalnfp.org and www.refreshyourworld.org. There are some great things happening, and we want to ensure that we are building together, that these resources are readily available for each and every one of you guys. And so you can go on our website, you can get involved by donating, or you can let us know if you're in Alabama, if you're in Montgomery, Alabama, Connecticut County, because Montgomery is only about 30 minutes away. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking for some type of resources, some of you may have to do internships, whatever it is, you can take full advantage of that right with the Refresh Institute, as we are on the money, on the road, on the journey to refresh Evergreen, Alabama. All right. Join us for it all. And we're super excited about all that's happening and going on. Again, check us out on our websites, refreshglobalnfp.org and refreshyourworld.org. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. I will be here every week talking about all things Refresh. We'll break it down a little bit more. We'll talk about all of the different sectors of the Refresh Institute, its organization, this nonprofit, and we will share with you how you can get involved with all of the efforts that's happened. It's readily available. Some of you guys, your hearts are already there to serve your world, to go beyond your own local city and to serve the world. And here is an opportunity for you to be able to do so. All right. So again, check us out on our website, refreshglobalnfp.org and refreshyourworld.org. And let's make a difference. Let's make a change in our world today. All right. I love you guys. And I will talk to you guys next week for all things Refresh. Thank you for joining us here